Welcome back to Project Ozone 2 Kappa mode, and it's time to get a little bit further with our transmutation. We've got a transmutation tablet, of course, a table, sorry, but we want the transmutation tablet, which is the next step up. It's a portable version, and it is a required ingredient for the even further step, which we're going to do this episode as well, hopefully. So the transmutation tablet requires all of this stuff, and it requires then, or at least it's ingredient, if it's enough NAI, for the Tome of Knowledge, so I can then build anything I want using these. And this is going to require some Infinity Stars, some Chaos Catalysts, which we found out how to do last episode, and some books. So let's step back one. Most of this stuff is straightforward. It's stuff we've built before, or the stuff we can build. The notable exception is the experience books. We haven't done those before. Everything else pretty much we have for the other recipes. So the experience books are relatively straightforward. If we just pop into here, experience books, 5 tiers of them, and they just require a book and this experience essence. And this is something I've got on farm now in the last millennium. So we can now make those, so I can get the system to make them. Experience books. Yeah, so I need 4 total, so I've made 1, so let's just craft the rest of them. There we go, 4 of them. Okay, pop those into place. And now we require this slot, and they are Infinity Stars, I think. So I've got this energy condenser making Nether Stars, which is outputting to this, which I've got Infinity Stars. So let's pop 2 of those in. And we get a transmutation tablet, transmutation on the go, which I'm promptly going to pop into here. I can't pop it into there. Why can't I pop? What? Why can't I? But why? Will you let? Will you make another one for me? Yes, you will. Fine. Maybe I just no. Apparently, I can't click them into there. Anyway, that's fine, because we're then going to use that for the next recipe. So that's going to go right in the middle. And we need to make some books. So let's get a book itself and some emeralds. Okay, and pop those in place around here. What do we need? So the transmutation tablet needs 16 books. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 15, 16. Stop counting on camera. And yeah, so that's going to be around there, isn't it? And then there, and to either side. It's going to need some more Infinity Stars, so I've got those. Is that the right recipe? I think it is. Let's pop these in, and we'll see if it's the right recipe. It's going to require a couple of other things, though, and I'm going to need to get those in place. Let's just quickly pop these last few. Okay, so I need 4 more Infinity Stars. And what was the rest of that recipe? It's going to be something I don't have, isn't it? Chaos Catalysts. Of course it is. Oh my. Okay, at least I've got most of this stuff in here. They do also require Infinity Stars. So let me just complete those last couple of Chaos Catalysts and we'll come back. Yeah. I'm gonna need some more chipsets from the looks of it. Okay, so those are crafted. So let's just fit those in place. We've got some Infinity Stars now and a couple of Chaos Catalysts. And we have a book of, well, Tome of Knowledge. So if I pop that into here, I assume I just burn this. You're really not going to let me burn anything today, are you? Do I just right-click it? Shift right-click it? Maybe that table's broken. Just give me a stack of singularities or something, just so I can... it was probably just maxed out because of the bedrock. That's what it was. Yeah, there we go. So we've learned everything we can possibly learn. Can I now access that from my personal version? Yes, I can. I can also burn stuff in here. So that's pretty much the top level EMC thing. a portable table with which I can make stuff with. I don't think there's any other recipes. No, it's only that one thing which we need to unlock. So we've got the top level EMC. Cool. And we can see that in the Kappa quest lines. We can just claim this. Let's see if we get any decent loot from these high level quests. And that means I've only got 3 items left in here. I've got to do the Qatar and the Dr. Klein star. Yes. Let me just take a look at that in a second. Red Qatar I need to look at. Let's just open these loot chests. Did we get anything good? Salt ore. Structure generator, small wizard tower ruins. Okay. Well, those are things. I can't say that they're particularly good things, but they're things. Let's put some of this stuff away. And yeah, my storage is still fine. Okay, so what do they need? Doctor... Did it take? No. Dr. Klein without a dot. Klein. Okay. Here we are. So Klein stars. Mobius fuel. And it looks like they're all going to build on the previous tier, are they not? Yes. Klein star Omega. Okay. Right, so I'm going to put those in as recipes in the system. We just need to craft lots of Mobius fuel, it looks like. All right, I'll be right back because that's all very straightforward. Okay, so gone through the first couple of tiers. Klein star. There's Y. The dry. Okay, and let's just pop that in place, just in case I need to craft another one. If you know what a Klein star is, it's an EMC storage device. So it's the dry, isn't it? So we should be able to craft 4 of those. I've inserted a certain amount of Mobius fuel. There we go. So 4 of those makes the Veer. And let's just put that in place again. I may run out of Mobius fuel here, so bear with me. I'm going to need 3 more of those. Calculating. Okay. That's taking a lot of time. Okay, so it needs a lot of coal. Why do you need coal? Oh, it needs diamonds. What? Oh, it's having to craft them. It's just out of Mobius fuel. Yeah. From something use up all my coal, and I can't remember what used it up, but I'm out of coal. So let me just put all these back into the system, like this. Not like that. What did I do? There we go. All back into the system. Now will you craft me 3 more, please? Yes, there we go. And hopefully I shouldn't need to put the last one on the recipe. Oh, it's not going to stack, is it? So fine. Klein star sphere. Is it going to need, actually? Yeah, it's going to need 1 more tier. Okay, so we are going to need 1 more recipe. And let's just get rid of you. Put this in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Klein star Omega. And a molecular. Oops, that's the actual item. Okay, so I need 3 more of those. Let's see how much fuel that's going to need. I'm going to need 1 of them. Oh, I haven't got the recipe in for the sphere, have I? Okay, so make me Veers. Just 1. Go. Okay, there's the recipe for the sphere, and that should be everything. MOL. Right, how short am I now if I ask you to create an Omega? too short because it's calculating, it's taking too long. Let's just grab more fuel. I may even go out of diamonds. I think I'm down to about a couple of thousand diamonds, which is something I'm going to need to get rid of. Well, to sort out, I should say. How about an omega now? Will you calculate immediately? Doesn't look like it. Let me go and get some more of those and we'll finish this off. Okay, now will you craft me one? I think I've got enough fuel in there. I've got about 6,000. Yep, you will. Let's go. Uses about 700 diamonds. And of course, that's going to take a little bit of time, but not very much time at all. And then we should have a EMC storage device in which we can charge up, I think, in the tablet. It's been a while. Where's my tablet gone? I'm going to have to soul bind that. I'm assuming I can drop it in here. We'll see very shortly. In fact, I can just make one. Does this count for the quest? That'd be amazing if so. Oh, it's because it's auto crafting, it's going to count this as incomplete. Oh, but it's a retrieval task, so that's okay. I can just tell it just detect submit. Has it detected the last one? It has. Good. Okay, so I don't need to craft that through the system. I can just make it. Klein. I'll have one of those. One of those. One of those. One of those. Okay. Complete, complete, complete. I need a veer. Let me just grab one from here as well. Yeah. Have you now completed? You have! Great! Okay, I guess I should have thought of that, but we've got one now anyway. Let's just get this loot chest. Is there anything good? There is a pair of thick eyebrows. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, those can all go back in the system apart from the omega. And I will discharge if I put it in here. Can I shift click it in? It's just going to... There we go. Unlearned? No, I want to learn it. Okay, can I not charge that in here? There we go. EMC, stored EMC is 512... No, 51 million? Do I just put them in here for storage? In which case... Does this give me more storage if I just keep increasing this side? Let's just fill in all those slots. And I think that's all the slots I have. Okay, so if I get some bedrockium now, down to 44k because those internal singularities are still crafting like crazy. If I just keep going in here, does this go over 1 billion now? Nope, it still maxes out. So, yeah. Alright, never mind. We'll keep going. What's the next quest on the road? We have the SRG, Swiftwolf's Rending Gale, okay, and the guitar. Let's take a quick look at those. Okay, so the red guitar should be the easiest one to get. It is red matter shears, red matter axe, red matter hoe. And of course, everything is now learned inside the transmutation tablet. So shears, axe, and the hoe. And then we also need some demon steel, probably of the 10th. It's not in order. 10th. We'd need a lot more bedrockium to sort that one out. Bedrock. Yep. Let's just grab that and pop that back into the tablet. And let's just filter down to 10th. No, you're not going to do it. Demon steel of the 10th. Really? What's the name? Oh, I know why. I don't have enough EMC to show it. Let's just pop more EMC in. And then we can just change this to 10th, I think. Yeah. Okay, so we need 5 of that, which should not take long at all. There we go. And if we pop these into the system just temporarily and then say the red guitar. There we go. Red guitar. Now that should be the Kappa section mostly complete, apart from this SRG, which needs an item called bioluminescence. I don't have one, and it's not craftable. So it's somewhere in the Erebus, not sure where. So I guess I'm going to do a quick bit of research. Okay, so we're going to want this particular kind of plant. I think it's the sundew, is it? Are you sundew? Yes, you are sundew. Hopefully you will give me what I need. Maybe not. No. Okay, do I have to use shears? We're going to look for some of that. Let's just try breaking it with... right-clicking? No. Left-clicking? No. Shears? Make me some shears. Let's grab some of those. Do we see any more? It's in the submerged swamp area, so let's just give this a go again. And that just gives me sundew. Okay, so I need bioluminescence. And it's supposed to be generated by sundew, so let's see if there's any recipes for it. Sundew cover? No, nothing. Okay, so the only other source I know of is the glowworms in here. And I'm going to have to go and find one. Hopefully I'll find some bioluminescence that way. Be right back. Okay, I eventually got some from a... well, not a beetle larvae. I don't want one of those. Thank you. Let's just get rid of that. From a swamp wisp. Just a glowing ball of light in the swamp. Straightforward. Just shoot that and then we get the bioluminescence. Let's head back home. And now we need to... This is basically for the Swiftwolf. So if we look at that... a lot of this is EMCable. So straightforward, or we've already got recipes for it. Some examples, we can make that, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Let's actually just make a few of those with the system. I'll just take those out of the system and put those away. We also need this. This is the main thing, the thing in the center, the Rending Gale itself. And aside from the, aside from everything else, it needs this bioluminescence. Everything else is EMCable, so we should be able to get it through our tablet now. So let me go ahead and create that. Excuse me, I have to cough, so I'll go down and do that off camera. All right, so one Rending Gale, hopefully. Yep, there we go. And then we need the recipe for that. So pretty much everything here is straightforward. I may have got one of those iron bands before, nether stars, awakened cores, etc., etc. Let me go and set that out. Okay, we should be nearly done. We've got the iron band and the awakened core. Is that everything? Yep, Swiftwolf's Rending Gale. And Kappa is complete. Let's claim that. Yep, no choice really. So let's see if we get anything good from these. I don't hold out hope. A flamethrower, okay, I'll give you that. And some weatherproof glass and blocks. They are actually useful for one of the other recipes for these two in the Chaos Catalyst recipe. So having those is actually quite useful. That's so surprising. Okay, so we got Kappa done. What else can we get done? Lambda and Mu and Nu. So Lambda is mostly done. Lots of stuff in there. These, again, I've made this twice now. It's still not allowing me to complete it. I think there's a way to manually change that. Chaotic cores, I've made. I don't know why it's not allowing me. And of course, I've made 2 sets of these. So this is pretty much going to be complete. I just need a Wyvern flux capacitor. That should be straightforward. Wyvern core, no. Go back. Wyvern core. Wyvern energy core. I need a flux capacitor. Oh, it requires all of these. I've got to go through and make them. I've not got recipes in the system for each of the flux capacitors. It's not hard to actually make. I think I've made a few of them now because I've gone up to draconic flux capacitors. So again, I've made that. I don't know why it's not counting. And of course, you know I've made these. So I'm really counting lambda as complete, even though it's saying it's not. I would just have to manually edit it. I've definitely made all of those. I've had to, basically. Okay, so we've got kappa and lambda. What's in mu? Well, that's pretty much nearly complete, aside from sort of the cosmos. And I think that's straightforward. I don't think it's good compared to our current weapon, if I remember rightly, but it is pretty good overall, I guess, by comparison to anything else. Sort of the cosmos, isn't it? The cosmos? Yes. No. No. Not until I get them built to get chaos ingots can I have sort of the cosmos. The infinity ingots is fine, the Varantium fine, the infinity ingots okay, Demon Steve 11th, Dark Solarium, even the Chaos Catalyst is fine, but not these. No way. No. Okay, so that's going to have to wait. And then I'll have to check what you need to unlock new. For some reason, new isn't unlocked for me. It's probably some of these earlier sections that I've mostly done. I just need to finish off. So let me just quickly check that out. Okay, so getting to new is going to take a little bit more effort. I'm going to have to go through a lot of these old categories. Things like out here I've got to get to, and then out to here and down here. And the same across most categories, but a lot of this stuff isn't actually hard anymore. So and we can't actually do those because we've chosen this one, I think, if I remember correctly. Possibly one of the others. So yeah, a lot of it is just tiresome crafting. I'm not going to show that on camera. So let's just get a few more loot chests just unlocked and see if they've got anything good in them. It'd be nice to get an Armageddon crossbow. Flask of Shielding is a new one. Not going to need it though. And last one. No, Chest 9000. We definitely don't need that. So I think between the episodes now, we've got the top level EMC stuff. We're nearing pretty much the end of the pack, just completing all the crafting recipes. I'll bring you back for any of the interesting stuff next episode. But for this episode, I'm going to leave it quite a short episode. And we'll come back maybe with the last items in the pack once we've opened new. So I'll leave it here. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Feel free to thumbs up. And I think I'm going to choose from the next episode a new pack. So again, if you have any thoughts, do let me know in the comments. Otherwise, thanks for watching.